walking 3 miles for the Heart Association, you need to start with logistics. Find out what it's all about coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at Ripley's Aquarium, South Carolina's most visited attraction. We're focused on this Saturday's Waccamaw Area Heart Walk, and we're visiting with its operations director. Is that right,
Logistics
Deane?
chair.
Logistics chair. I knew it was something fancy like that. Deane Vinson.
That's right.
Thank you so much for coming in.
I'm thrilled to be here, Greg.
Early on a Thursday morning, particularly with so much happening 48 hours from now.
Exactly. It's right around the corner.
Right to the wire.
Yes.
Right to the wire.
Yes.
It's amazing. And of course, we're expecting great weather. Rain or shine,
Rain or
it's still
shine.
an amazing event.
It is an amazing event. It's the 2007 Heart Walk,
Right.
Waccamaw Area Heart Walk. We have over 100 teams coming.
Great.
And we have a new location this year. It's been at Broadway at the beach for the last 2 years, and it's still at Broadway at the beach, but this year it will be in front of the Visitor Center in that grassy area.
Okay.
And we have a whole new setup this year from the past, and it's something that is countrywide, all over the country. It's called the START program, START,
Right.
with an exclamation point. And what that is what the American Heart Association wants to focus on is for everybody in the country to take charge of their own life, to lead a healthier lifestyle. And because inactivity is a risk factor for heart disease, and obesity is a risk factor for heart disease. So the START program is Start, Walk More, which everybody can do. You don't have to join a fancy gym or any kind of gym.
Right.
Walk more plus eat well
We like
equals
that.
live longer.
Okay,
Yes.
Start. Walk more plus eat well
equals
live longer. That's very smart.
And
sure.
we are, as a fundraiser.
Oh, I know.
Oh, aren't these cute?
Mark gave me one of these earlier this week. I love this.
Yes, and the START logo is lime green.
That's right.
Even though the American Heart Association is red, these are lime green, and green for go.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
know?
love my green one. I've been wearing it all week.
And it has the American Heart Association on one side, and the START, Walk More, plus Eat Well equals Live Longer.
It is fantastic. All lowercase, so even I can read that. Yeah. This is wonderful.
Yes,
it really
yes.
is great. I'm so glad. Of course, we've had it all week with some of the amazing guests on. Of course, Charlie Myrick and Bill McCown, and obviously
Ann Lehman.
Oh,
yes.
Superstar Week, and of course, kicking off the week with Mark.
She's one of my logistics co-chairs.
Oh, great.
Yes. And also with the START program, we have a whole new setup this year. We have villages, and one of them is Create Hope, and it's signified by the color red. We have Inspire Change, which is the color green, and Celebrate Success, which is the color blue. And the Create Hope Village is meant to be touching and uplifting. Okay, so that's an area where people are dealing with risk factors, survivors, and those paying tribute to others that have either survived or passed away. And we'll have the Red Caps, which are
the Red Cap survivors
of heart disease or stroke, and the Mended Hearts, and Lehman's group from the Grand Strand Regional Medical Center. She'll be over that area. We also have we're going to have a memorial display and tribute wall where people, whether you've had a heart attack or stroke, survived, or someone in your family has, you can share your story. You can fill out a card, share your story, and we'll display it there as well.
Right there on the scene.
Right there on the scene. So people that are participating can walk by and read them, and or share their own story. They can do that as well.
Real quick, Deane, if a viewer needs to get off to work now or get family out to school, they should just show up this Saturday as opposed to worrying about calling any phone numbers.
No,
they can
show up. Yes, we have over 100 teams. But there are a tremendous number of people in this area that are not on a team. They live here, they're a snowbird, they're on vacation, and we would just love to have them come out, and they can register that morning. And if they make a donation of at least $25 or more that morning, they'll receive a gift from Ripley's.
Great, fantastic. Well, this is a magnificent location.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Beautiful sky. Looks like we're sitting outside as opposed to inside.
Well, we have, we do 3 laps. We have a 1 mile walk and a 3 mile walk. And the first lap actually comes through Ripley's.
Great.
So Sharky, their mascot, will be out front, and he'll lead everybody in, direct everybody in, and then when you come out, then we walk the interior loop of the Broadway at the beach.
Right.
Go down to Landry's, cross the bridge, come back around. If you do the 1 mile, then you go back to the walk site. If you do the 3 mile, you continue.
Just keep going.
Keep
that
going.
Is fantastic.
Yes.
I want to make sure we got that out before you finish explaining all those, just for viewers who may need to get off to work now or get family off to school.
And registration is at 8 o'clock. Starts at 8. The actual walk starts at 9. And then most people are back by 9:45. And then we have activities and games and announcements. We have Miss South Carolina coming.
Oh, even better.
Crystal Garrett. She's a student at USC in Columbia, and she's going to...
Have you met her, Deane?
No, I haven't. We're looking forward to having her.
For everyone to get out there. That's if you weren't interested in fighting heart disease or stroke, you could just get out to meet Miss South Carolina.
She's a beautiful girl.
I've seen pictures of her. She was recently in Conway, I believe.
Yeah, so we're excited about having her. She's going to sing our national anthem as well.
Even better.
Yes.
That's worth getting out there at 8 a.m. for registration. The walk, you say, kicks off at 9.
Kicks off at 9. We start at 9. But what's so great about the Heart Walk is that it's a family affair.
Oh, yeah.
It's and these villages that I'm going to talk about more are an educational village where you're going to learn about how to take care of yourself and what the Heart Association can do to help you, and just come out, enjoy family, friends, meet new friends, have a good time, and you're doing something for yourself. The life you may be saving may be your own with your donation. That's right.
That's a very good point.
Yes.
We'll get back to talking about some of the villages this Saturday.
Okay.
In 49 hours.
In 49 hours.
You said that before we started, Deane.
In the Create Hope Village, we also have blood pressure checks.
Great.
And Marsha Hurl with the cardiac rehab at Conway Medical Center will be providing those, her and her staff. Also, we have those I Am Walking in Tribute To stickers. They're about this size, and you put I'm Walking in Tribute To My Mother and My Father, and you wear them on the back of your shirt. Yes. And also for the red caps and the mended hearts, we will have in that area coffee and breakfast items for them, so that they'll have something to get them started.
Another great reason for folks to come out to just to sign up and be out there, pick up a free breakfast.
That's right. And Dennis Edge with Blue Cross Blue Shield he has worked hard on, I don't know where he's getting everything from, but local businesses are donating food. He's going to have it all out there.
Blue Cross Blue Shield's going that extra mile.
Yes, they are, Dennis. And then the Inspire Change Village, which is green, that is the upbeat and future-focused area. And we have this year Take the Pledge cards, and we have some local beauty queens that are going to be at each entrance. We have balloon arches, green, red, and blue. And we have Miss Teen Sun Fun, Ariel Conklin, coming.
Very nice,
But they are going to pass out these Take the Pledge cards, and then you go to the area with the tent where it is, and you fill it out, taking the pledge that as of that moment, you make a commitment to start leading a healthier lifestyle right then. Walking more, eat well, live longer.
Absolutely.
That's the future of our country. You have to take care of yourself.
To have young folks out there to promote that idea. Heart disease and stroke doesn't just affect folks the later they get in life.
Oh, yes.
As we remember from Ashlyn Clark, who was with us at the Heart Ball, and so many others who've been impacted at an early age. It can and Ann Lehman.
Ann Lehman,
too. A blue baby born with a heart defect. I mean, she clearly has a need.
Oh, yes. It affects everybody. And in fact, we have a lot of students coming to the Heart Walk this year. We've had them in the past, and they volunteer, and they are raising money. We have the STAR students from Coastal Carolina. That's the students taking action responsibly. I think that's what it stands for. And then also the students from the Academy of Art, Science, and Technology. They'll be out there volunteering, and they'll be at the food table, and they'll be hanging balloons. And it takes a lot of sweat to put one of these on.
Again, for viewers who may not have been out to Brawl, as you said, some of the folks who are vacationing, who may be watching you right now, what's going to be the best place for them to park on Saturday morning if they're out here for registration at 8? The visitor center is located on what, 21st Avenue?
If you're standing at the visitor center and look across, you see the Pelican Stadium. And Splash will be there. Splash will be there. He'll be at the Heart Walk. And but you can park right in front of it, of the visitor center, that grassy area.
Right.
One part is for red caps, and one part is for superstars.
Right.
And superstars are individuals, walkers that raise $500 or more.
And
but
you're expecting a lot of those.
We're expecting a whole lot of those.
Sure,
I've got 4 or 5 on my team already. And all around that area, on either side, there's plenty of parking.
Oh, there is a ton. And obviously, if it gets so crowded, last year 2,000, 2,500 folks were out here. You can surely park on this side, on the Ripley's Aquarium side, park all over. Broadway has so much parking.
And you get in a few extra laps when you park.
That's right. That's right. Walk that far.
Park in the back parking space and walk up.
Good thinking, Deane. Yeah, that ties into our nice piece here. Walk more.
Yes, that's right.
You can get over there, be hungry, and eat well, and obviously live longer.
And live longer, yes. And for every 20 minutes that you exercise, adds another day to your life.
Is that right?
I think it's 20 minutes or 30 minutes, somewhere in there, but just that little bit adds an extra day to your life. Yes.
That is fantastic. I should have gotten on the treadmill for a little longer early this morning, having to be here with you here at 7.
I walked on the other side.
That's right. You parked far away. Good for you.
Yes, yes.
Good for you.
And also in the Inspire Change Village, the Grand Strand Family YMCA will be there, making an appearance, and they'll be there.
Aren't you a fitness instructor there?
I am.
Yeah.
I love it, too.
It shows. You're in great shape.
I love it. I absolutely love it. In fact, my team, the Cool Exercise Girls.
Is that your team?
That's my team.
I was wondering who that was. Said, I've got to get over and meet them.
Yeah, and we have a great T-shirt. And I'll remind me to tell you about the T-shirt contest in a minute, too. But the Grand Strand Family YMCA will be there to offer fitness advice, demonstrations, and assessments.
Okay.
And they're getting ready to build that brand new facility.
Oh, I know. It's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be great.
Over there, on 62nd?
Yeah.
Around that area, right where it
everybody's looking
hooks
forward
up
to that.
That should be tremendous.
Yes, yes. Another thing at the Inspire Change Village that is it's going to be a lot of fun. It's very serious. It's very serious, but it's very fun. Is the Go Red for Women red dress campaign?
Oh, yeah.
And women, heart disease is the number 1 killer of women.
Is that right? The number 1 killer of women?
And the number 1 killer of Americans.
It's breast cancer,
exactly.
Which obviously,
but it's not. Heart disease is, and it's a silent killer. Women just don't. They pass it off like I've got indigestion, or I just don't feel good, or it's stress, and but it is the number 1 killer of women.
That's very important to know. Another good reason for women are tuning in right now, or men, or even folks who've lost a loved one, to get out here this Saturday.
This Saturday, 8 o'clock.
9 o'clock walk.
And do something good for yourself and your friends and your family and people you don't even know. It's a very worthy cause.
What got you interested in fighting heart disease and stroke, Deane?
Well, my father passed away from heart disease, and my mother has. Thank you. And my mother has suffered several strokes over this past summer. We thought we were going to lose her at one point, but she's doing well. She's doing very well right now.
So and truly had an emotional, spiritual, and physical time to you and your family.
Yes, heart disease runs in our family. And then you always know somebody that's been touched by heart disease at some point in your life. It's very rampant. And
it takes 1 out of every 2 lives, I believe, in South Carolina.
Something like that.
Something tremendous.
And South Carolina used to be ranked number 1 in the country for heart disease. And it's nice to be number 1, but not for something like that.
Not in that.
Not like that.
You've got ties to the PD, don't you, Deane?
Yes. I moved here from Marion.
Right.
I lived in Marion for about 10 years, and I chaired heart walks and heart balls and golf tournaments there, too.
Very active there, absolutely.
Yes.